So let's dive into choosing the model real quick. Really, I find that it's important to focus on the rule of ones. If you want to know the fastest way to really grow your digital marketing agency, I got this from Taki Moore. I'm a big fan of his if you're not familiar with his work. But he got this from Clay Collins, the guy from Lead Pages, who's built multiple seven-figure agencies in very, very rapid sequence. And Taki asked, what is the key to your success and why you're able to grow so quick? And really, the rule of ones. One target market, one lead generation strategy, one conversion mechanism, one program for 1 year until you're beyond $1 million in recurring revenue. So one target market, we're going to talk a little bit about that. We serve plumbing and HVAC companies. I don't know what target you serve, but having one specific target market will make your life exponentially easier, your marketing exponentially better. One lead generation strategy. So like being really good at one specific, whether it's cold email, whether it's cold calling, whether it's Facebook advertising, not running 20 different things that are just very, very poor, but having one that's really fleshed out and consistently generates leads for you. One conversion mechanism, and I'm going to recommend that just be one-on-one sales via Zoom meeting or via the phone. One program, and this is going to be a challenge for a lot of you guys because, you want to sell ad hoc or you want to sell, customized work. Well, you need really, if you're going to scale to 7 figures quickly, you need to have one really clear, like this is what I sell and this is how much I charge. And then stick to it for a year. The big problem is a lot of people start down these paths. They start, okay, I'm going to do this niche and then I'm going to provide this service. But like 2 or 3 months in, they change things up again and they go down a different path. And what Clay Collins said was, to the extent that you add another number to any of these, like if you try and do 2 niches or you try and sell 2 programs or 5 programs, God forbid, you multiply the complexity, which makes it that much longer before you can truly get your business to the next level. So I really want you guys to focus on the rule of ones and then pay attention to the money map, right? There's a lot of different ways to 7 figures. One way is to have one client at $83,000 per month, right? That would get you to $1 million. Another way would be 8 or 9 clients at $10,000 per month, also gets you to 7 figures. 83 clients at $1,000 per month, 166 at $500 per month, or 830 at $100 per month. And I've had a lot of people trying to come through our program and say, hey, I'm going to sell something for $500 a month, or I'm going to sell something for $299 a month. And they're like, we're going to, eventually it's going to snowball and we're going to sell enough clients. Well, what I found is it takes almost as much energy to sell somebody a $2,000 a month program as it is to sell them a $200 program. And you'd be much better served to just land fewer clients at a higher dollar amount to really expedite the growth of your agency. And really, I think the sweet spot, and if you can charge more power to you, I think the sweet spot is between $1,000 and $2,000 per month. Because if you can land 3 to 5 clients per month at between $1,000 and $2,000 per month, you can get to 7 figures in really like 12 to 24 months. And mathematically, 5 clients at $1,350, 5 clients per month, so paying you $1,350 per month, gets you to 7 figures in just 12 months. So a couple fundamentals, right? I think my point on this whole section here is charge enough in monthly recurring that it can actually be significant enough to help you grow. One niche, everybody I've worked with that's had success and really grown is in one niche, and I really focus hard on that. Alan was a generalist. He decided he was going to focus on funeral homes, built his model around it, built the monthly recurring, went to 7 figures. Brian Stearman, lawn care maintenance, started focusing on lawn care maintenance companies over the period of about 12 months, 7-figure agency. And I can tell you example after example, but for every one of those is a dozen that decided, I'll kind of be general. I like to work with the people in my local backyard, and I think I can sell enough clients like that, and they never get past $250,000 per year. The other thing I really think is fundamental for the model is recurring projects only. No project work, no check payment, no partial payment deposits. That was my game in my initial business, which I talked to you guys about. I would sell a website, I'd get 50%, 500 today, 500, once the website's done, and then $50 a month. And it never amounted to a hell of beans. Even if I sold 7 clients a month, every month I'd have to go out and sell 7 brand new clients just to be at the same exact level. But if you're selling monthly recurring and the number is large enough, that's where you get some significant momentum. And I think your monthly charge needs to be at least $1,000 per month. If you're not getting $1,000 per month, first of all, and I'll tip my hat to Lynn Askins for this, you're probably not solving a big enough problem, right? You probably aren't really good at getting your clients results, or you just don't have confidence in what you're doing. I can promise you $1,000 plus is going to get you there a lot faster than $1,000 or less. So a great example of this is John Tate, company I work with. He's based here in South Florida as well. His company is Agency Marketing Machine, and he focuses on insurance agencies. And I spent years in a mastermind with John Tate. He's a generalist agency. He was selling project work. He was selling some recurring client work. He was in fashion, but he was also in e-commerce. He was kind of all over the place. And month after month, we'd get together, and my business was taking off, and his business was just kind of stagnating, and he was always reinventing the wheel, and he was always wondering why he didn't make any money. And we finally convinced him to focus on a niche. And so he focused on the insurance agency niche. He built his recurring revenue model. He really went to town selling one core program. And over the last 3 years, I've seen his business just blossom from complete struggle to right now. His business is going to do about $1.5 million this year, consistently doing over, I think, $130,000 per month in recurring revenue. And it was just a massive game changer. And that's what I want for you guys. I want you to get the right business model, because it really makes all the difference in the world between struggle and rapid success. Well, I hope you found that information useful, that you can go back and implement in your digital marketing agency. If you'd like more ideas, strategies, and techniques on really how to effectively grow your digital marketing agency, I'd like to invite you to go to sevenfigureagency.com/video. That's sevenfigureagency.com/video. There I outline how we were able to grow our digital marketing agency from 0 to 7 figures in the first 2 years, and then to the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies the last 3 years in a row. Lots of ideas that you can implement to really accelerate the growth of your digital marketing agency. So I really encourage you, go ahead and head over there, opt in, it's completely free, and take a look at that video series. I'll look forward to talking with you soon.